Good Monday morning, preschool. Let's sing our Wish You Well song. Ready? We wish you well. We wish you well. All through today, we wish you well. Hands on your heart, and we wish you well. Today for Monday Math, we are talking about two shapes, and they are 2D shapes. And remember, we learned that 2D shapes are two-dimensional. They're flat. They're flat. And so, we are looking at rhombus. Rhombus is just another name for diamond. Diamond. Can you say diamond? And can you say rhombus? Rhombus. Right. So a diamond has 4 straight sides, 4 corners, 1, 2, 3, 4, and no curves. So it's 4 straight lines and 4 corners. Can you think of something that looks like a diamond? Something that looks like a diamond. What about a kite? If I drew a tail on that diamond, it would look like a kite. Can you think of anything else that looks like a diamond? Okay, let's look at octagon. Octagon looks like, this octagon is yellow. If this octagon were red, can you think of what it would look like? A stop sign. So all the stop signs that you see while you're in the car, that is the shape of an octagon. An octagon is a flat 2-dimensional shape. It has 8 sides. And they are all straight lines. So let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Octagon has 8 sides. Can you think of an animal that has 8 legs? It lives in the ocean and it has 8 legs. An octopus. An octopus has 8 legs. Octo means 8. So an octagon shape has 8 sides. So what was the first shape we talked about? A diamond, and then an octagon. So those are our 2-dimensional shapes. If you are in a Google Classroom, there is an activity posted in there today where you get to sort octagons and diamonds. Okay, now that we have learned octagon and diamond, let's go back and review the other 2D shapes we've learned so far. Do you remember the other name for diamond? It starts with a rhombus. Rhombus. All right, let's see. Do you remember what this shape is called? Rectangle. How many sides does a rectangle have? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 straight sides. And this is an oval. It looks like an egg. Oval. Heart. Circle. Triangle. How many sides does a triangle have? 3 sides. A star. And the last 2D shape we've learned is a square. And how many sides does a square have? 4 sides, and it looks a lot like a rectangle. If I were to take scissors and cut this square in half, right there, you would get 2 rectangles. So if I were to put 2 rectangles together, I would get a square.
Since we talked about some 2D shapes today, we're going to make some out of Play-Doh. We're going to first start with a diamond, which is also another word for rhombus. A diamond has 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. So to make a diamond, if you notice, if I cut that diamond in half, what would I have? If I cut that diamond in half, what would I have? I would have 2 triangles. So first we're going to make a diamond, and then we'll cut it in half and make 2 triangles. So I'm just going to take my Play-Doh, and I'm going to put it down on my desk, and I'm going to try to flatten it out, and then I'm just going to try to make that shape the best I can. We're going to make a diamond, so I'm going to take my fingers and try to make lines where I need to cut. I'm just going to take my fingernails and scrape it off, and then I'm going to go back down, kind of like a kite. It's shaped just like a kite almost. And you just do it the best you can. I'm having a little trouble, but as long as we're trying, that's all that matters. So if you can see, this is my diamond. It's got 4 sides, 1, 2, 3, and 4. That is our diamond, and it looks kind of like a kite. Just imagine if it had a little tail on it, and that would be our kite flying in the air. And then if you cut it in half, let's try cutting it in half. It's not as big as I want it. And then you have your triangle, and it has 3 sides. 1, 2, 3. That's our triangle. Now we're going to try to make this shape. Can anyone tell me what that shape is? A circle. Does a circle have any sides? No, it's round like a ball. It has no sides. Sides are pointy. They have little points at the top. And this circle has no points. It's round like a ball. So let's try to make a circle, which should be super easy. We're just going to take our Play-Doh and roll it up in a ball. And sooner or later we'll learn about 3D shapes. And you'll get to learn what this shape is. It's like a ball. That's called a sphere. We'll learn about that soon. That's a sphere. But for right now, we're going to make a circle. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our round ball and we're just going to flatten it out. Just like that. And there you have your circle. There is your circle. Looks like a pizza. Now we are going to make a square. How many sides does a square have? 1, 2, 3, 4. You see the points? That means it has sides. Square kind of looks like a box. So we're going to take our Play-Doh and we're going to kind of do like we did the triangle. And we're just going to flatten it out. And then we're going to take our fingers and we're going to make a square. I'm going to use my nails to try to show myself where I need to go. Just do the best you can. And there you have your square. Has 4 sides. Another shape that looks similar to a square is a rectangle. If I cut that square in half, I would have 2 rectangles. A rectangle, how many sides does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4. It also has 4 sides. So I'm going to put my square back in my pile, and we're going to make a rectangle now, which is almost the same, but if you can tell, the rectangle is longer than it is taller. The square is taller, and the rectangle is longer this way. So we're going to try to make a rectangle. So we're just going to flatten our Play-Doh out again. Now I'm going to use my fingers, and I'm going to make a big line this way, and a big line this way. Then I'm going to make a line down. And there you have a rectangle. And like I said, if you cut this in half, then you would have 2 squares. There you have 2 squares, because I cut my rectangle in half. And that's all for today. Have a good day. Bye.